Hello, Jungle Chief here. Just thought I'd make a small little video detailing some of the bugs and other quirkier things that we ran into during our most recent Tales of Zestiria low-level chaos playthrough. Amazing Ampharos and I just finished this playthrough, and Tales of Zestiria was a controversial game when it first came out. It wasn't particularly polished, and I just thought a few people might find these various things that we ran into amusing or interesting. Okay, the first glitch we're going to talk about here is one that I already posted a video of its own about. When it first happened, it was pretty funny. We managed to T-pose Rose, so I thought it kind of deserved its own little video. I wanted to show it to people. The actual cause of this glitch appears to be there's a skill in Zestiria that is called Stepcast. What Stepcast lets you do is it lets you store a spell during a quick step. Now, what happens here is Amazing Ampharos uses Stepcast and dies in the middle of it. And when he dies, a recipe keeps Rose alive, and since the Stepcast had stored the spell, when the quick step finishes, Rose faithfully resumes the cast, which happened to be Calamity Flare. The second one was also kind of amusing. When arbitizing while an enemy is targeting your Seraph, there appears to be a small chance that the enemy AI, their targeting queue won't properly clear. So the end result is that the enemy will continue to target nothing with attacks in the place where your Seraph used to be when you armatized. This glitch was actually abused during our run to win the Rose and Zavid fight on the Lady Lake Bridge. Whenever the AI decides to cast, it appears to correct itself and properly clear its targeting queue of where the Seraph used to be, but this one was really pretty amusing. Now, Zestiria has some of the worst allied AI in the Tales series, which is saying a lot, as the series AI has never been the greatest. Now watch what Alicia does here. Her AI is completely broken at this point for reasons we don't really understand other than Zestiria. This one was somewhat obnoxious, as the AI refused to do anything other than run back and forth at breakneck speeds, and item throwing was the most useful thing she was doing during the fight. This next one actually caused us to lose a few fights. I call it Stored Mystic Art, which I will explain. When the AI kills you with a move that can trigger a Mystic Art, if you revive that character, the AI can instantly trigger said Mystic Art. The first few times this happened were really aggravating, and we assumed it was some sort of hidden Barbados-esque no items ever, as these had appeared in a couple of games in the series. The more we ran into it, though, the more random it seemed, as enemies that we lost to more than once because of this did not always trigger Mystic Arts when using life bottles at low health. The pattern we eventually found led us to the conclusion I explained earlier, that the enemy stores it hit the party member with a Mystic Art triggering move, and raising HP above a non-zero value allows the AI to use the Mystic Art they had stored. This next one happened on our first playthrough, but did not happen on our most recent one, as our party makeup was different. During the final battle, if you have Saray in a non-player 1 slot, the game gets a little confused when you pass the DPS checks and are told to hit L1 to fire Siegfried to progress to the next stage of the fight. Notice that I am in control of Saray as player 2. The second the prompt appears, I lose all control of Saray and am now in control of Rose, and Saray has lost all control. The game actually flips the player slots and even removes control from Saray until L1 is pushed. This was really jarring the first time we saw it, and really says a lot about the sloppy programming this game has. There is one that I couldn't get footage of, and we weren't able to truly confirm, but we kind of noticed some patterns that make us think that this might be a thing. I'll just go into detail about what we saw. If you use the Advanced Divinity skill, which adds the skill boards of the two armatized characters together before calculating all the stack, E-Union bonuses, etc., if the Armada splits in a non-traditional way, like a character dying and being brought back by a skill or recipe, the combined skill board doesn't seem to properly clear, resulting in more powerful individual characters. Kind of an amusing one. I'm not sure if it's something that you could really abuse for ridiculous effect, but we weren't able to fully confirm that one, but it does appear to exist. And that's it for this short little presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad to be done with this Zestiria playthrough. I can't say it's my favorite game in the series, but I do love the Tales series, and I still had fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, give me a subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.